In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to record refunds in QuickBooks Online. When running a business, handling refunds is an essential part of maintaining great customer service and keeping your financial records accurate. Whether you're reimbursing a customer for a returned product, resolving a billing error, or addressing a service issue, QuickBooks Online makes it simple to record refunds and keep everything organized. In this tutorial, I'll walk you through the steps to process refunds seamlessly so you can manage your transactions with confidence. If you don't already have a QuickBooks Online account, you can use the link in the description to sign up and get started. Now, let's dive in. First, open QuickBooks Online and look at the left-hand panel. Here you'll see a menu. Click on Sales to access all your sales-related transactions. Once you're in the Sales section, click on All Sales. This will display a complete list of your transactions, including invoices and payments. To locate the specific payment or invoice you need to refund, you can scroll through the list, sort the transactions by date or amount, or use the search bar at the top. The search tool is especially helpful if you know the customer's name, invoice number, or other details about the transaction. Once you've found the transaction you want to refund, click on it to open the Detail panel on the right-hand side of the screen. Now, look at the bottom right of the Detail panel. You'll see an option labeled More Actions. Click on that and then select Refund. If the only option you see is Void instead of Refund, this means the original payment wasn't processed through QuickBooks Payments. In that case, you'll need to handle the refund manually and record it separately, which I'll explain later. If Refund is available, QuickBooks will automatically create a refund receipt for you. Take a moment to review the details carefully. Verify the customer's name, the date of the refund amount, and the products or services involved. Double-check the payment method and confirm that the correct bank account or credit card details are selected for the refund. It's also a good idea to add a brief memo to explain the reason for the refund. This can provide clarity for you and your team when reviewing records later. Once everything looks accurate, click Save. QuickBooks will process the refund and send the money back to the customer through QuickBooks Payments. Now, let's talk about how to handle manual refunds if the original payment wasn't processed through QuickBooks Payments. In this case, you'll need to record the refund manually to keep your books accurate. To do this, click New at the top right corner of QuickBooks Online and then select Refund Receipt from the drop-down menu. Start by entering the customer's name. Next, set the date of the refund and input the items or the amount being refunded. Be sure to select the appropriate account to reflect where the money is coming from, whether it's a bank account, a cash drawer, or another source. Just like before, add a short memo to explain the reason for the refund. This step is optional but highly recommended for clear record keeping. When you've filled in all the necessary details, click Save to record the refund in QuickBooks Online. And that's it. By following these steps, you can efficiently process refunds and ensure your financial records remain accurate and up to date. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe.